Good morning! Welcome back to another Floramancer. I'm Winry, and we're here standing at my AFK spot for my Blaze farm. After yesterday's stream, I actually lowered this down so that they don't get bumped back into the water. They actually fall down in this holding spot. So they are softened by the water, some a lot, some a little. I have looting on my blade, which is why I'm using it. And every so often I just come over here and farm a whole stack of blaze rods. It doesn't take very long at all. Hi Suri, hi Trash Panda, hi Owen. So yeah, this is one way to get blaze rods, and I had a Rosa Arcana that I brought over here, and it's connected to that spreader, which fills the pool that will set up for the Living Wood avatar. I need to make it safer down there, but we're going to move this ladder so that I can completely, because they get hostile, so that I can completely close this off. We're going to, yeah, move that over, but I haven't done that yet. So ultimately, we could turn the avatar back on, which will make this prettier too. But for now, we're just getting it this way. Episode 38 that's one of the more recent ones that was posted, isn't it? You're about a month behind. I just queued up episodes 65 through 68 from yesterday's stream, but those won't go out until mid-April. If you've noticed, I have bumped up my YouTube schedule to post every weekday because otherwise you wouldn't be getting them for almost 3 months. I was just like, okay, this is not working. So yeah, here we go. We have blaze rods now. We can make sparks, which means we can make Corporea sparks. Yeah, so for the foreseeable future, my YouTube VODs are going up every weekday. Woo! So yeah, fix that. We're set for Corporea sparks for there. We do need to go to the end pretty soon. I only have a little under 2 stacks of Ender Air. So we're gonna need to go back to the end with some bottles here pretty soon and get that. We also are going to need to go to the end and get an elytra and some chorus fruit. So hopefully we'll get to that today. I'm not so sure. We'll see. That's a hope, not a goal. But we'll see. I've been making a bunch of funnels. I've got a stack and 5. Again, that's from grinding blaze rods to make sparks to then make Corporea sparks. We need another stack and 5 of Corporea sparks to make these even work. So we're going to start with that. And this is not even enough to do what we have planned for the beginning, which is to get that layer of the farm automated. Yeah. Aren't we excited? So we need to make a stack and 5. We need to do, I think, let's try to remember here. Each row has 18 and there are how many rows? So a row is from here to here. There's 18 and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'd have to go over there. It's a bit far, isn't it? We need a lot more than what I'm making currently, but you gotta start somewhere. Let's go fetch some petals. Something else I did yesterday after stream is I finished the petal crafting area. We had only done the ones for the flowers that we're currently using. I have since done all of them. I also made this a bit taller and added one more jaded amaranthus. I also made the change that I told you about, that we had learned about the Drum of the Wild. When you make it a phantom messenger, it can go through 35 Drums of the Wild before it runs out of mana. Hey, Click Monkey! Goodness, I haven't seen you in a while. So we can just add a bunch of jaded and make this really tall. I have made it as tall as this hopper hawk can reach vertically. If I want to make this taller, we're going to need to move this hopper hawk up because it has a range of 21 in each direction. Or sorry, 21 total. So it's 10 that way. But yeah, it's producing them pretty quickly, pretty nicely, and that's going to help us out. I believe all of these are full. Blue is still not full, and cyan is still not full. These are the hydrangea ones. I did hydrangea crafting, so we have a couple stacks running. I did some endoflame crafting. I even did thermalilies, so I sat and made 32 earth and fire runes and then made 32 more thermalilies. I made 7 Rosa Arcanas, so this I think should be running. Clearly we need to upgrade the storage drawer. Maybe I didn't make the Rosa Arcanas. Oh wait, no, I got almost all the way there. I made the runes, but I haven't made the flowers yet. And it looks like we need to make an upgrade for that one, because we just have stacks and stacks of flowers sitting there. So, all right. That is what I did between streams. We are very low on mana. We're gonna need to do the next mana producer very, very soon. And I had considered which one I was going to do. The Gormarillus is probably a smart entry point, but since we don't have the farms running yet, that's not a good idea. So, in a void world, what do you think the best one will be for us? To get started with will be the Narslimus. Now, we do need to make Runes of Autumn. We have made them before, but we're going to need to make the supplies so we can make several of them every hour. But otherwise, they're cheap. And so we're going to have to make our slime farms, which if you remember, let's show you. We found a really hefty area full of slime chunks. Yes, I know I'm in creative mode right now. It makes this a lot easier to show you guys. So, we have like 5 slime chunks in this area. Here's 1. Here's 2. And here's 3. So there's 3 right here. And then I think we had another one up here somewhere. But, I mean, 3 chunks right next to each other is fantastic. So we're going to do our slime farm right underneath here. Yeah. And I'm probably going to do the platform building in creative mode. And then when I do the actual setting up of the slime farm, so probably the water streams and maybe iron golems to help encourage them to jump, you know, to get off the pads faster. Whatever I do, I'm going to make the platforms in creative, and then everything else will be in survival mode so that you've got the progression. So yeah, our first goal today is to get this automated. 6 times 18, we got 12 times 18. That's how many Corporea sparks and Corporea funnels we're going to need for this. Let's bring up a calculator because I haven't actually done this. Well, we're going to be at this a while, aren't we, if I've only got 69. Alright, so anyway, we needed to go grab some petals, and I'm going to switch out of creative mode. Zoom back up here. Petals for, I don't want to use up ones we're currently using. We'll grab 4 stacks. Petals for sparks. We're going to need more blaze rods all the time today. So that's going to be what we're working on today. I need to get the farm going. Ultimately, I would love to, by next weekend, have our initial flower crafting going. And it's going to need to be for hydrangeas and endoflames. And those are the things that I want to have automated first so I can just stop thinking about it. So there's 1 stack. Two stacks, and that's gonna be all we have. Oh wait, I don't have, where, I need more. I need more ender pearls, and that's something that when we find a enderman spawner, that's going to be helpful. I'm gonna end up picking up all of this string. Let's fix that. I might have the upgrade templates. Maybe not, because they'd be in this chest. All right. So I didn't have a drawer in there. Let's make one of those first. And then we can do, we don't have sticks. All right, and I'm thinking I'm gonna do the emerald one because I'm not currently using emeralds for anything. Oh, I didn't need that many, but thanks anyway. Great. There we go. All right, and then ow. It'll be nice when I have Corporea network out there. I don't have to actually jump into the lion's den there. I have a couple of flowers. Okay. Hey, Cartoon, nice to see you. All right. Alrighty. Let's go place these. We're going to need to go to the end. We're going to need to go to the end and gather more resources so we can keep going at this. But this is definitely. Let's do one side. The mana spreaders that hit the the mana detectors and force relays are split, so there's one on one side and one on the other. So let's work on just one side at a time. And I'm pretty sure I have it so that it's set up to here first. So there's this step. And I probably gonna want because these need to come up. Anyway. There's one. By the way, if you place Corporea blocks and you have Corporea sparks right next to them, I believe it is, it will place the sparks when you place the blocks. I clicked shift, so that's probably why that's not. There we go. And of course, I didn't put the redstone on it. Oh boy. So yeah. Oops. $42 more. I am missing a piece of redstone. Or 2 or 3 or 4. This is full, so where is it? There we go. There. So I'm so relieved to finally be doing Corporea. It's hard to really put into words, being able to finally automate things the way I want to automate them. We don't have enough to do this whole next row. We've only got 6, so I'm going to hold off on placing it until we have more for that row. But our next step is to raise the blocks up here, and I want more living rock brick for that. And now I'm thinking about it, I don't think I made a hatch to get to the underground area. Do I have a trapdoor of some sort? And I probably need to do the ladders. Trapdoor. I have 8 ladders. That's a start. Yeah, I'm gonna work on building it layer bit by bit, but I do plan on working towards that today. If you know, there's a lot of things to do now, so so the access should be probably here. Yeah, that should be fine. And let's make this a little bigger. This is not the direction I probably wanted to go, because I have this sign here so that I know which side, which mana spreader is for which direction, because I know I'll forget. And then you... There we we go. Alright, that works. Now, back to what I was doing here. Alright, and I think what I want to do is just move all of these, all this whole row, so I don't have to Actually, I don't have to do more than this, do I? Okay. Thinking aloud, my apologies. Alright, so we need this here, and then there. Oops. Scrolling a bit too much. Alright, so the next thing we need to do, this is the south side. So we need to go down here. So we're going to bind the relays, which this one's for the south side. So click, and then go all the way over here. And it's gonna go here first. And now we just need to connect these up. And we'll put it there. And that's it. Now everything should be connected. Now we need a bunch of item frames. Alright, so I'm just going to do the rotten flesh to leather. Probably should have made those roses. Could be getting some XP from this. Oh. That's something I need to get going too. Oh, hang on, it's the alchemy catalyst that I need for this. Over here. Alright. Does the spark warp to the block you bind it to? No, I can bind it to the detector just fine because the mana spreader is pointing up into the force relay, so every burst of mana that the force relay transfers will be pointing in the upward direction. So it'll hit the mana detector and it'll detect that it has mana, and the force relay it'll continue going up because that's the way the initial mana spreader is pointed. So it'll just go up into the force relay and then hit the next mana detector, go up, and it'll just keep going up. I don't need to bind it to the block below it. While I'm here, for the petals, for the rosa, do I have any? It's pink, purple, lime. How many? Purple, 2. And then I need, it's 2 pink, right? That's all the pink ones we have there. Of course, I picked up more. Okay. Eventually this farm will be enclosed so that the flowers won't fall out of it, out of the range of the hopper hawk. Eight of you, 8 of you, whoops, 8 of you, 8, 8. Now you should have water and plenty of seeds. So let's get you made. Let's just stand here and make our item frames while we wait for the flowers to craft. Now I could make different colored ones or even the glass ones, but for this purpose, I'm not that picky. Well, that gave us 42. We're gonna need to do some more tree chopping. See if we can, if we can get saplings from this guy. Trying to fill out my autumnal trees. Ugh, we didn't. That's the third time I've harvested the yellow one and only gotten one sapling back. No, I can't vein mine. I don't have that mod installed this time around. I would need to make the Terra Truncator to vein mine the trees, and I just haven't. All right, that's good for now. You are done. Yep. So, sand back. Seeds back in here. Let's go get these roses going. Go. All set. Now getting this set up, I don't even have this in my creative world with the Corporea, so that'll be exciting. And let's just access what's in here. So what we're doing, if you're not familiar with Corporea, is these funnels, when they receive a redstone signal, will ask the Corporea network for the item that's in the item frame, which will be seeds. We don't have the Corporea network set up out here yet, so it won't work just yet, but that's the next step once I've got all of these currently set up so that they will ask for seeds. We need more. Oh, I have one in there. Okay. Great. All right, so the next step here is this is the chest that we're going to have the Corporea ask for seeds from, because that's where they're going to end up. And then, of course, we need to connect it to the master spark, which is all the way over there. So we have to do that yet. Oh, kitty love! I don't think I have any kitties right within my vicinity at the moment. I have a Hermes in the cat tree. I can do that real quick. Give me just a quick second. It's going to be a fast pet because he's really asleep and I probably don't want to disturb him too much. Hi there, baby. Oh, you like better than sleeping? Woohoo! There we go. He's all happy now. I thought he'd be like, no, I don't want this, but he woke up and he's just like, ooh, this is nice. Let's do this instead. There we go. All right. So I believe we're onto the step of connecting the master spark to this network. I'm too far. Yeah. Let's grab our tiny potatoes. The Corporea network isn't going to be all tiny potatoes. I had someone ask me after my stream was over yesterday, are you gonna use all tiny potatoes for all of it? No, I'm not. They're just fun right now. They're easy and cheap. I will be burying some Corporea network things, but right now this is nice and cheap and fun. Okay, so this is our master spark. So we need to go every 9. So again, counting with Winry. And clearly we're not going to have them like just sitting in the middle of everywhere. Are you connected? Yes. So that's like, again, just because I'm enjoying having potatoes everywhere. No, no, no. Give it back. You need to... There we go. 1, 2, 3... 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whew. Put you there. And we're probably going to need a torch anyway. Ooh, that might be close enough. So let's find out. All right, so if we have it connected, that looks right. All right. And then let's do you. You are not connecting to that one, so you must be too far away. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it probably is. Well, that's unfortunate. Yes. I'll have to... There, see, now it's all connected. Great. That means this will work. Shall we test it? I ultimately won't be flying to do this in the future. It will harvest this one too, because I haven't turned it off, disabled it. But what I really want to see is if this bit replants. That's what we're testing at the moment. No, it didn't. Is the dispenser not getting powered by the Corporea block? I didn't test this in creative. I just thought it would work. Should have. Bind the relays to the blocks below the detector. Oh, is it that? Yeah, it might be. I didn't think it had to be the block below it, but you could be right. All right. I do here. All right, so that is one below. Aha! There we go. Yay! Okay, so there are seeds floating here. Oh, drawer's full. All right, so we need to make an upgrade for that. Did we have an extra template? We do. Let's close you and go get an upgrade for that drawer. Okay. There we go. Now it picked those up. Yes. Now the funness begins. We have to do this bit to get at least one side done. And then our next task is to decide how frequently we're going to harvest this. Now this does not have any agri-carnations in it yet. And that is simply because I don't have any mana connected to here, any pulling mana to the farm. The mana spreaders down here are getting mana from the line as it goes into the pool, so I don't have to send mana back to them. They're just close enough that they're picking up mana from the pool here. The one directly below it right there. So that for right now is okay. But the pool running these drums of the wild, I've been manually filling up. So it is not connected to getting any mana yet, and it will end up all the way up there eventually at the top of the farm. And this hopper hawk will be moved up too, because as I said, it's 21 range, so it can pick stuff up way down there yet. So if we move it up so that the bottom of the block it can pick up is this one here, it'll have a range up there too. So we'll eventually be moving this, but not at the moment because we have to slowly build on this farm. It's going to need a lot of potato layers, and I have no idea about how many seed layers it's going to need, because we'll have wheat seeds. We can convert wheat into seeds if we need to, but we'll also have beetroot seeds that have absolutely no other use that we'll be able to use for flour crafting. And if we're that desperate, there are melons and pumpkins that we could be growing. Probably not in this farm. I'd probably just make a vanilla observer piston farm. Because why use mana when you can just let it grow. And so we've got that. More Corporea, more! Yay! But this feels good. We just need to be able to set it up to automatically harvest. I don't remember. How long does it take to grow wheat? I know it's not exact. But I'm wondering if we can set up probably not. We're just gonna have to make sure we calculate it. Does it take 1 day? Does it take 2 days in game? Yeah, that I'm gonna have to figure out. So I want to get that half a farm done, which means grinding out some more Corporea stuff, guys. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We need droppers. Do I have any cobble up here? I have 6 stacks. That's not even enough to do a stack of droppers. Probably need to go turn our cobbleworks on. So we'll do that. And we're gonna gather 3, 6, 7, 8. We'll do a stack here. Apparently I don't have room in my inventory right now. Not surprised by that. All right. I'm awfully grateful Vasky made this droppers instead of hoppers. Can you imagine how expensive it would be if it were? It'd be real expensive. All right, so we need to go get more ender air, and I think yeah, we have a blaze and a stack and a half of blaze rods. No kidding, it would be so evil. Let's drop some of this stuff off so we can go to the end real quick. It's not like I'm going to be dying unless I look at an Enderman, but we need to grab bottles. Let's throw you in here. See, this would be something nice to have in the storage eventually instead of in these chests. And that can get thrown away. We'll just chuck you out there to despawn. Let's go grab what bottles we have over in our mob drop. And we'll go to the end. Do I need to... Okay. I was like, do I need to click on end stone? I couldn't remember if it was end stone, if it was just in the end. So we'll go over near the portal here. And just... If we should be able to automate this process too, I think. Go, go, go! Alright. And then we need petals. Dang it, I picked you up. All right. Need the sparks. And the gold is going to be a challenge here. But, ooh, oh, and I need pixie dust. Darn it. Well, I can make regular sparks right now. then I need to go get pixie dust because I don't have any. Okay. Oh boy. We need to get Corporea out here. I don't have... Uh-huh. I don't have this keyed. There we go. I need to lock them, and I don't have that on me, so we need to remember to do that. Who else can't wait for flight? I can't wait for flight. Even if it is short-term Flugel Tiara flight, it would be so much better than no flight right now. That is just about a jinx there, Suri. Alright. So we have a decent number of Corporea sparks now. So we can do this. And that gives us a bit more ability to set those up. I need to grab... I am just an elytra away. You're right. That's one of the plans for today, hopefully. Hopefully. I just blew through all of my wood. Just poof. I should grab the sticks from the mob farm too. I don't know. I haven't. I haven't decided. No, on the one-winged angel, I don't like looking lopsided. I don't know the Lord of the Pit ones. And not that I don't want to do the chicken. So there's Sylph. I'd probably do Sylph or Ice Fairy, or the standard ones. You're partial to the Black Snow Princess. See, I can't remember what the Black Snow Princess ones look like. Is there any pictures online so I don't have to craft it and then... Cause you can change these, right? Yeah. Well, I guess I could just change it to the one I want to see and then change it to another one. 17, I'm missing a piece of redstone. And I don't see it. There it is. Okay. Yeah. Really would like to be able to fly. It would make going into creative mode less necessary. Because I use creative mode a lot now just to be able to fly around and show you things. So if I can do that with a flugel tiara instead, yeah. I only have 17 again. There it is. Ooh. We can get this whole row done, this whole side. Yay! Where did the piece of redstone go? There it is. Now we just need to raise these. All right. And then bind them. So that's it. This one will end up going to the next floor when we have another floor. All right. Do you guys want to see me do some end city raiding today? I've got about right around an hour's left of the stream. I tend to only go till noon on Sundays, so I have about an hour. Oops. I only need one seed. Alright, so we're not going to run a test again. I mean, I guess I could. It really wouldn't be a big deal. But I'm pretty certain that they're hooked up exactly the same way, so they'll work. So let's just leave it. We're all set. Half a farm is done. The other half can be built on in time. And then we need to do another floor.